loyal subscribers, and excellent viewers. It is your friend once again, Wild Elf 26, and right now I'm playing some 16-bit titles. This is a Genesis Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. But for those that can see me, and it might be hard to do, so I'm going to try to make it a little more visible. Here we are in Florida, or in this winter season, frozen Florida. A mini-series I'm starting up called Anime Plot Holes. And I started up a video just the other day that I uploaded, which is the first of the anime plot holes. And today I have another contender. Another anime that I like a lot. And it's one by Nakao Takichi. She's the creator of Sailor Moon, amongst other things. But this is the anime we're actually going to be talking about. Or mangaka, as some people know it, in its comic form. And Sailor Moon, very popular. The cartoon had been translated into English and debuted back in the 1990s here in the United States, here in Florida. And I actually liked Sailor Moon quite a bit when I was a kid. I thought it was hilarious. And I did like the Japanese anime. Now, my favorite sailors, of course, it's a toss-up between Sailor Mars and Sailor Mercury. And but here's the thing. Here's one of the interesting things, maybe a bit of a plot hole. It was kind of something that kind of ate at me, kind of bugged at me a little bit. And I realized the girls and the powers that the scouts, the Sailor Scouts have, are attributed partially to the color of their uniforms more than anything else, it seems. Because properly, even though I really like Sailor Mercury here, she has powers of ice. And that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, because they gave powers of fire. You know, she's going to burn the enemies with the power of 10,000 suns or something, to Sailor Mars, who wears red. And but Sailor Mercury generates ice. She has ice powers, kind of like Sub-Zero or Remy Ruru from the Samurai Showdown series, part of Nakaruru's family line. But yes, Sailor Mercury, even though she's named after Mercury, her powers don't make any sense, because Sailor Mars has the powers that would make sense if she was in fact Sailor Mercury. Why? Mercury is the closest planet to our sun. Therefore, Mercury is the hottest planet. A planet of fire, basically. But Sailor Mars, Mars is the third? No, Mars is like the fourth planet from the sun. Earth is the third planet from the sun. But Mercury of all things, is the first planet, the one right next to the sun. And it makes no sense at all that that endows her with the powers of freezing. Yeah, anything out the outlines of our galaxy, any other planet would have been a better choice for the ice powers. And these are the initial Sailor Scouts, the main Sailor Scouts. They're supposed to protect their princess, Serenity, also known as Usagi, Sailor Moon. And Usagi is the real name. It's Japanese for bunny. And that's what her hair on those rolls is supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like bunny ears laying off the back of her head for Sailor Moon herself. But the American translation, they changed her name to Serenity because they were afraid that, bright students in America simply couldn't use the word Usagi. And so around that time, when other competing cartoons in America noticed this particular infraction, they kind of poked fun at it. The Ninja Turtles, they came out with a special guest character, and they specifically put him up there in some episodes because of his name, Usagi Yojimbo. He's a rabbit samurai. And he's from a different comic book series, but they thought it would be a nice crossover, and it works well. But yeah, in all fairness, Sailor Mercury should have the abilities of Sailor Mars, and they should be swapped. Sailor Mars should have the powers of freezing everything. So, yeah, that just ate at me, folks. I'm sure you have some interesting opinions on that matter. And what was that saying? Oh, yeah, Usagi would always say, "By the power of the moon, I will punish you." Well, by the power of Mercury, I wish you all toasty warm wishes in this frozen February here in Florida. All right, folks. And as usual, extreme close-up.